Hey Anthony, another video to detail out some issues here. I have the strategy running on three different instruments today, June 30th. We have CL814, ES914, TF914. I'll go over these individually. This trade here on CL occurred. This was almost immediate. It was in under a minute that it took this trade and then closed it. And it wasn't because of a condition in the strategy, because it didn't even give it the 8 minutes to to calculate a bar. So I'm going to pull up the CL chart here. See if we can zoom in on this a little bit. Okay, 6:30. Now I believe, let's see if I can find out what time this occurred. Okay, CL. Well, this isn't very good because it doesn't tell me. Let's see what time. Okay, 108. Let's see. 108:22 to 108:24. So this trade literally took 2 seconds. So let's see if we can go to 1 o'clock. Here's the 1 o'clock. It's the 108 bar. It doesn't quite. Okay, so here, this should not have even occurred at all. As you can see here, the ATR is giving us a long signal. The kerf has, I believe that's let's see. The signal line on this bar, the signal line, I guess that's questionable as to whether or not that has crossed here. And nonetheless, it still should not have traded because the ATR is providing a long. This is just confirmation of whatever the ATR provides, whether it be long or short. However, the CGO is indicating a short, so this should never have occurred. Okay, so that's for starters. Let's see, the next one. Alright, next one is the ES. So let me pull up the ES chart. Let's see. ES is over here. Alright. So ES, let me look at these orders and find this. So bear with me a second. Okay, this looks, let's see, executions. Okay, it looks like we had a couple here. Okay, let's see, we had one at 10:31, a buy. Alright, bear with me a second. I'm going to take some notes here on this so we can go back in time and look at this real quick. So we had a buy at 10:31. A sell at 10:31. Again, this in 17 seconds. It sold at 10:31.19. And then it looks like again we had a sell at 10:57. Sell at 10:57. 17 seconds. And then 1 second later it bought it to cover. Okay, so let's see, we go to 10:30. Let's see, where's the 10:30 bar? Okay, this bar here. So it says there was a buy. Okay. Now, if you look straight down on this, that the efficiency line, the blue line of the curve, was above the chop, but the signal line of the curve was not above the chop line. Not to mention the let's see, the CGO on this bar was down, was indicating a short. So I'm not sure why this took a trade here. See, 10:31, and then it took it made a sell at 10:57 on this bar. It looks like the curve is right on that chop line there. I would have to, let's see, look at this. Chop line. See the value of the chop line. It's supposed to be 31.62. I'm sorry. No, that's right. 57.74. Okay, so it looks like it was above that or right on it. So a short, it should have taken a short there and then gotten out at the close on the very next bar. See, it looks like this will tell me at what point. Okay, 1955.75. or I'm sorry, that was the earlier trade. Let's see, it got out 1057 18, 1057 17. So yeah, it was just one tick in literally 1 second. So it sold, and then it bought it to cover 1 second later. Again, we're, on this particular one, we're running on a 13-minute chart. So I'm not sure what happened there, but can you investigate this one also? And then let's see. Lastly here is the TF 914. You can see it's racked up hundreds and hundreds of trades. So let's look at the TF here. Okay, I did not, I've opted to not plot these because there's just too much activity on the screen. It makes it damn near impossible to analyze or do any troubleshooting, even even when you zoom in. So if we go back to the start of the day here, I'm not even going to go down the list because there are literally hundreds. And see, it looks like right here it penetrated this stop dot, so that sort of nullified that. Looks like it came right back down through it. There's no trading here. There may be some trading here. It's getting a long signal. It's actually like in between these two. It's getting a long here on the kerf and a long on the CGO. So there should have been either at the close of this or at the open of this one. And then it would have closed on the very next bar, according to the value of the chop meter down here. Moving forward, it looks like there should have been a long maybe taken on this bar here for 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. And then again, let's see, moving forward, here maybe another long here on this bar for 1, 2, 3 bars. It looks like this was a long here, so there should have been another long possibly on this bar. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. So on this bar there should have been a long for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. And let's see, it looks like maybe another long here on this bar for 1, 2, 3 bars. And then possibly another long. Let's see, so one here, one, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then let's see, we're to this bar, another long, on this bar for 1, 2, 3 bars. You know, a long condition is met again here. 1, 2, actually right out on the very next bar, and then the long condition is met again for 1, 2, 2 bars. So I didn't really count that, but maybe 5 trades in the day, not hundreds. And you know, a couple, maybe three or 4 small winners, maybe one break even or 1 loss there. Certainly not $6,570 worth. So this still isn't working right. If you would, please investigate, you know, what's going on here. I'll show you the strategy settings here. According to your last email, you know, this was to exit on the close here under order handling is to false. I'm sorry, I need to remove that one. This is the active strategy. Sorry about that. So here we are, exit on close under order handling is set to false. It's enabled to calculate on bar close is false because the primary direction is provided by the ATR. We're in our sim account. There's our parameters here. We're real time, and the exit at end time is set to true. If something is not set properly here, by all means, please let me know. But that's that. And it's set up like that on every chart. And you know, if we need to start over and I need to resend you the, you know, a breakdown on how all of this is supposed to work, just let me know. All right. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.